if they can put something together and they can show that there's winning basketball there, that there's a culture there, that there's an identity there that they can take into the new season, then keep Drew Holiday.
Are you trying to say that you're going to see how well it goes so that they can go for a title charge? Welcome back to the MVP podcast. My name is B-Man, and I'm here with Sauce with the sauce. Sacramento Kings fan doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Yeah, yeah, losing, yeah, no rings, yeah.
We got a ring, fam. So it doesn't really matter. We got a ring, so y'all can keep it.
Sauce with the
Sauce.
sauce. And we've got Naeem, the Dream.
Woo! 100.
Baller extraordinaire.
Exactly.
Mandem, how you doing, man?
I'm alright. I was going to try and do that. You know that thing where they like palm
hold
it?
it out.
I can do it, but we're on camera, so I can't do it. Do you want the ball? Oh, sorry.
On the ball. I want to hold it. So, Mandem, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Bless.
Is everything good?
Bless.
Are you guys all right?
All right.
How's basketball going for you guys? How's Sacramento Kings doing?
All right, fam. Listen, the less said, the better, innit? We'll just leave it at that, fam.
You know what happened when we mentioned Chelsea? Well, people mentioned Chelsea last week. Sosa got worked up, so let's not mention the Kings.
It's not. And how is LeBron James doing?
Ali, LeBron is doing well. So when you watch this podcast, don't hate on LeBron, man. He's with us now. Leave the hate for 3-4 years when he leaves.
Crazy. Can I ask you, Naeem, what do you make of what I said last week? I said last week that it wasn't Steph Curry that revolutionized the 3-point line or shooting from 3-point. He kind of took it over the top.
Yes.
And was like, he made it a staple. What do you make of that?
100% agree. I think we discussed this, didn't we? I think you even dropped my name and then we mentioned Houston, and I think Mike D'Antoni was the one that revolutionized it with Steve Nash first. Then when he came to Houston,
it was like, just shoot. Boom. Threes more than two.
And I think one thing that people get lost is Steph Curry didn't just revolutionize it. He took to the edge, but he made it more efficient.
Yeah.
He put it with a 40+%
he made
3-point.
He made a normal shot.
And he had a guy with him who is one of the greatest shooters of all time as well, in Klay Thompson, or top 5. So when you got all of that with you, wow. I mean, you can't stop that.
Nope. No way.
You can't stop it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I was listening to it. I was quite interested. I agreed with you there as well. I was thinking, he's 100% right here.
Yeah. Okay. So we are talking basketball, and I said I was going to tell you what we were going to talk about. So the trade deadline is in February, and there's some talks. There's actually quite a lot of talks going on. I think the trade that's dragged on the longest is Andre Iguodala. What is that guy doing in Memphis? He hasn't played a single game.
I know.
He hasn't. I'm sure he hasn't even been in the stadium.
I don't think he's been to the state.
Yeah,
talking about.
because there's been numerous pictures of him being in San Francisco. Numerous.
Yeah.
He's right then. He's right.
He's because he knows
Yeah.
he's not going to be playing for Memphis.
Yeah.
He knows that. It's just whether Memphis are holding him for ransom. They want something out of this.
Yeah, they do.
But like,
How much is he worth?
But the thing is, they don't
they're
know.
overpricing him.
The issue is they don't know to buy him out or whether to trade him for value. This has been the.
But I don't think no one's going to match their value.
It's not about his
he's
value.
getting paid
It's about
17
million. It's about matching the 17 million.
And the Lakers
for a
don't have
guy
that.
who
I don't
can only
think the
probably
Clippers
pay
really have
15
that
just
to give away.
minutes.
Do you know a lot of people have been saying the Lakers need to go for him? Blah, blah. There's 2 or 3 players on that team that they can't even trade. KCP?
Like who? Yeah. No, they can.
They can't.
Not yet.
He's got a no trade clause.
Oh, but,
Yeah.
So does Rondo.
Rondo?
Yeah, Rondo's got a no trade clause. Do you know how I know this? Do you know how?
I think they would maybe make it in a way where they lift that clause. They probably put that clause in as like a, don't worry, we won't trade you somewhere you don't want to be kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
But I don't think Rondo wants to be in many places. He's in his twilight of his career.
He wants to win a
He wants
ring.
ring.
He
So
wants
he,
another ring.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to leave LA. He
But
wants
I
to
wouldn't
ride
get rid of
LeBron's
Rondo
coattail.
if he. I wouldn't make that Rondo for Iguodala.
No. The Rondo one, I'm just mentioning that he's got a no trade
okay.
clause in there. The only reason why I found out was last week I was playing on that trade machine.
Oh, I love that
Oh, I
trade
love
machine.
that, man. ESPN one.
Yeah, to see if they could work out. Oh, who was it again that I tried to see if they could trade for him now?
Who's?
There was a player now.
Danny Green, Avery Bradley,
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
I was going to see if there's anything that they could do to match his contract.
Isn't he one of the worst paid?
No, he's not. He's not.
No?
He's on like 20
He's on the
plus?
20. He's on the 20. Yeah.
Really?
He's on the 20.
Only
yeah.
20.
No, I'm lying.
No, you're not, because I was listening to a podcast.
I'm sure
He's the
17.
second highest paid or something. God. I think he was
Is
one of
he?
the second highest paid guards.
This was player, and you know what? It was last
Maybe
week.
somebody else, but yeah.
Yeah, but they couldn't match I couldn't match the contract with anything that I did. Kuzma's contract is so small.
Small, yeah.
Yeah.
That you can't match it. Like, they couldn't get a decent player because Kuzma's contract is just that small. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to name a couple of names and then tell me if it's worth for that team to trade them. And if it is, tell me where.
Yeah.
If it's not, tell me why. And you know what? I might as well start off with Drew Holiday. He's on a 3-year contract, $73 million. He's got a player option in his 3rd year. Trade or don't trade?
Trade.
Yeah, he's got value.
Trade. Now, he needs to go to a team that's contending, and he needs to go to a team that, well, the thing is, he needs to go to a team that is going to be either giving up draft assets or young players. And the team that needs him the most, I feel, would be a team that needs a bit of shooting, and that's Philadelphia.
Oof.
Can you imagine Drew back in Philly?
But they can't afford him, though.
They couldn't afford him.
That contract will never match.
The only
It's
thing
too
that they
top-heavy.
could do is they'd have to add in Josh Richardson. They have
And
to
Al Horford, minimum.
Al Horford doesn't fit. But let's get carry on.
unless they do him for Al Horford, but I don't think they'll take. I don't think the
I should have checked how much Al Horford is on.
He's on a 4-year, 100 million. I think he signed.
Sugar. So they could actually swap
Potentially swap that
both ways. And Al Horford, I think, is out of the door.
Al Horford doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't fit with
Doesn't
them. They
suit them.
didn't think this through.
they did it just so they can have something against Giannis, but it's like
It doesn't fit.
it doesn't fit. Yeah, I know what you mean.
They should have gone. They should have gone for. They should have
whole
brought back
team.
Redick. They should have brought back
Yeah.
Redick. And they should have gone for a cheaper big man who can spread the floor, who can
They
do the
should
things that Horford can do, but with like maybe half or even less.
They should have gotten Jimmy Butler instead of Tobias
And-
Harris.
But Jimmy wanted to leave, man.
Jimmy wanted to
wanted to
leave.
leave.
He didn't want
You know
to
who
play
they?
with
Do you know who they
Jimmy
should have got? And this is going to be. Man, I can't even mention. They should have got Dwayne Dedman, who is a guy that can semi-rim run
yeah.
and
Dwayne
can
Dedman's amazing.
and can shoot
cheap,
and
yeah.
can shoot has a good jumper. So he would have been a better signing for them. Plus, they would have saved a lot of money instead
Exactly.
of
They
him.
could have spent it elsewhere.
But I reckon Drew Holiday would just be such a better fit, especially knowing that he can shoot the ball much better. Because Josh Richardson's just been he's not been efficient at all, and he's been hit and miss this season.
Yeah, he really has. I wasn't too sure where I could put Drew Holiday. I think you're right. The 76ers would probably be the best home for him. Milwaukee Bucks, perhaps, maybe that would be a good fit for him.
Bledsoe, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps. But people forget, like, New Orleans Pelicans have made him like the main ball handler until Lonzo Ball turned up, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's a shooting guard. He's never been a point guard.
Yo, they've turned a corner as well, you know. Like they've won like 6.
They've won a few games.
Yeah, but that's
different
because
games.
people are fit now. They were struggling with injuries.
Let me answer.
Go on, sorry,
Don't trade.
don't trade.
Don't trade.
Okay.
Zion's going back in 2 weeks. I want to see how that plays out. He's still, like you said, he's got 3 years. He's got 3 years left on his deal. Let's see how the end of the season goes. If they can put something together and they can show that there's winning basketball there, that there's a culture there, that there's an identity there that they can take into the new season, then keep Drew Holiday.
I don't know how that doesn't sit well with me. Are you trying to say that you're going to see how well it goes so that they can go for a title charge?
No, but maybe you add a few pieces to that side with Drew Holiday, with Zion Williamson,
So are you
with Ingram.
So are you
and see where
banking
that team goes?
So are you banking that this team within 2 years could propel themselves into playoff
I think they could
contention?
definitely make the playoffs. Definitely.
But then
With Zion, definitely.
are they
Well,
going?
right now, they're a couple of games out from the 4th,
That's
so
what
from
I'm-
the 8th. Sorry.
Sorry, another fourth. Yeah.
So they are.
I would.
well within
I
that.
would I would see how it goes. I don't think
I'm with Sosa. I think they should let the kids play out
Hmm.
and get a lottery pick, get that player in, and then go with that and see how your players can. I think this is a 5-year plan. I don't think they should rush anything.
No, I don't think they should rush it, but I think maybe there's more value in trading him next year when he's got less time on his deal.
Maybe so.
Maybe that's what I say. Give it a chance because
Yeah.
if Zion does well, if he does well, his value goes up even
Dramatically,
more.
yeah.
You know, right now it's a lost season. Next season, well, let's just see how we go into next season because then next season there's more value. So
Yeah,
don't-
I agree. I agree with that point. He'll have
That
a
makes
lot
sense.
more value
I
next
think he
year.
will, and there's less time on his contract. If he's not good, it's less time. If he's good, more value for the Pelicans.
Exactly.
It works. Win-win.
That's a win-win for them. Yeah,
Second player, the player that's been in trade rumors since 2016.
Is it Andre Drummond?
No,
it's not.
No, since 2017. So the last 2 seasons, man. Kevin Love, bro. This guy's been in trade talks for
That's all you.
years.
That's all you.
So why?
4 years.
That's all you.
Trade, but the answer is trade.
Yeah,
there's no
100%
option where there's no trade.
Yeah,
Cleveland
it's trade.
Cavaliers should not hold on to
Trade
him.
or trade?
But yo, he's on a 4 year. He's still got 4 years left,
Yeah.
including this year.
See-
120 odd million.
Yeah,
Something like
he got
that, yeah.
a bigger bag than
He
Alma.
got he re-upped, when LeBron set him up nicely.
Yeah.
100% trade, obviously, but
It's to who?
that's the problem.
Do you know what? There's one team.
There's one team that could do
one
it,
team
but the-
not do it. Need him.
But the thing is, I don't think it makes them better. If we're talking about
We're talking about
Portland Trail
Yeah,
Blazers.
that does make them
That's
better.
home. No, but I don't think it makes them much better.
I
He's
think
not
it
a good
does.
defender.
He doesn't need to be.
But they haven't got much in. They can't.
Look at
stop
Whiteside,
the ball.
bro.
They cannot stop the ball.
They have to trade.
Yeah, but that's
They have
because
got one of
one-
the worst
the-
defensive records.
yeah,
Who would
but-
they have to trade for him?
Whiteside's the only guy that can match
Whiteside's
contracts.
the only one exactly. This makes this team with Melo, who is playing wicked on the offense, with CJ, who can't stop nobody, with Damian
Damian
Lillard,
Lillard,
who has
who's
too
not-
much emphasis on the offense as well. That team all of a sudden becomes one of the worst, if they're not already,
Yeah.
worst defensive teams.
I see what
That's
you
the
mean.
problem. That is the problem. I think Al
What- in this
Horford
case-
would do well.
yeah.
I think Al
What-
Horford would do
yeah.
well in Portland. Sorry,
yeah,
I've already
yeah,
taken
yeah.
from
Do you know what?
No. No, I was gonna say the funny thing is I think Kevin Love would flourish in Philadelphia. It's just his contract just doesn't. There's
Yeah,
no way
it
that they
doesn't
can
fit.
match that. But he would be perfect
No, but
alongside
wouldn't
Embiid.
wouldn't it work alongside Embiid with the Horford contract? I think it might stack
Nah.
up slightly.
No.
No, but then you if you're
They're giving up-
Cleveland, you chuck something else in there, something to sweeten the deal. I don't know, a couple of picks.
Yeah, but I think it's about
Yeah,
the
but no,
numbers.
Cleveland wants him back.
It doesn't have to directly match up as long
if-
as there's some cap space. If
if-
Cleveland's got, which I think
Cleveland have the cap space.
So
No,
they could
but they
take-
could absorb it, but they can't. It's the Philadelphia 76ers that can't take
then
anything
if
on.
they can-
They
depends.
they took on such a big contract.
Yeah.
They've got so many big contracts that their bench is absolutely awful.
I know it
because
is,
they can't
yeah.
fill it out. They can't do anything with that. Would you trade Tobias Harris for him?
for who, for Kevin Love?
Yeah.
No, because it doesn't fit. There's
Would you
too-
trade Ben Simmons?
Yes, I would. I would trade Ben Simmons.
He's dropped in my rankings dramatically.
I never thought he was that good. I'm sorry, I never thought he was. gonna be
You're
that
selling
good.
too low if you're trading him for Kevin Love.
That's the thing. Yeah, he's right. You're selling too low. You can't sell him
Yeah.
just for Kevin Love. You've got to sell him for a future.
As in
Star-level
Cleveland
player.
Cavaliers have to give more. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but I don't think Cleveland's the team that would
wants
be able
to
to
do
give you
that.
the assets that
Yeah.
you could say,
Yeah.
"Oh, we've traded well." Yeah, I think personally, I think Drew Holiday for Ben Simmons. You obviously add a few picks if you're New Orleans to that deal. That's one you could potentially make if you're going to get rid of Ben Simmons.
Yeah. It's been so. I can't say it's been awful because
know
it's
what?
not been awful, but
If-
by his
he-
standards,
He plays with effort.
If you're
Yeah,
gonna
but
do
by
a
his
he
trade,
doesn't
standard.
give enough.
if you're doing a trade like that, you could ask for another player from the Pelicans.
Like a Josh Hart or someone.
No, I'm
Bench
saying
depth.
the other way around. Josh
Oh,
because the 76ers
Oh
need
yeah,
depth.
yeah, of course.
So they can say, look, if we're giving up Ben Simmons and we're getting Drew, we want some of the.
Wait, you're on
depth.
about the Pelicans could ask for more.
No, the Sixers can.
That's
ask
what I'm
for
saying.
more.
So
Yeah.
Josh Hart, someone like Josh Hart or someone.
Oh
from
yeah,
that
yeah.
bench.
For some reason, I
Do
still
you know
had Josh
what would be
Richardson in my head.
do you know what would be the ultimate heist if he could pull it off? Drew Holiday and JJ Redick. I think Philly becomes 10 times better. Just there and then.
JJ Redick's unbelievable.
I know he is, man. And he signed a good deal this year for him. But it's going to be hard to take that on with Drew Holiday. So I don't think that works.
Can we move on to the next player?
Go for it.
This one is nice.
Go.
D'Angelo Russell. And you know why I'm saying that. And you know why I'm saying that.
Toughest one, man.
But do you know why I'm saying that?
I don't know why you're saying it.
It's because of what Steph Curry did this week.
But it's not
Oh yeah.
good. What do you do?
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me you don't know.
do you do?
Can I tell him?
Of course he knows.
Can I tell him?
He knows.
I probably know when you tell me.
He what you call it? Milwaukee Bucks played Golden State Warriors.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
And he got caught. He got caught. This is why
that
NBA
what
players.
Weezy-
This
is
is
that what
why
Weezy
you put
posted?
your hand on your mouth when you talk. I was always like, why did they put the hands over there? I'm like, why did they do it? Yo, this is why he got caught. Should he be fined?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should.
He should be fined. That's tampering.
Of course it is.
Yeah, 100% that's tampering. You know what's funny? When he got questioned about it, he's like, yeah, no, I want him to join my PUBG team. That's
Yeah,
all
I'll
I'm
get the
Kevin
hell
Hart
out
really
of here.
recruited for his trade team.
But in order to get Giannis, they would need to offload numbers, and D'Angelo Russell is one of them people. So I think,
But the Giannis contract's not up till next year, not this year, next year.
Yeah, I know.
So you've got time.
yeah. But I'm saying like, should they start thinking about
They
moving
need to
D'Angelo
gauge
Russell.
how real this could potentially be. But then you got to think, how real was Kevin Durant in 2016? Nobody thought it was real.
Exactly.
Everyone thought it was fake. So if they know something we don't, which they do, then
Yeah, they're planning on something
exactly.
like
Then
like,
if that's the case, then okay, let's assume they are. Then absolutely, of course.
Do you think Giannis has it in him to go to Golden State
This
Warriors?
is what I said to you guys on the chat the other day. I don't know who was awake at that time when we
I
posted
was
some crazy
asleep.
pictures.
Oh, yeah,
Man, was it you?
I was
It was
there.
you. I was like, Giannis is that guy, man. He would never do that. He is the ultimate alpha dog in the NBA that's left today.
Yeah, but you know
He
what?
would not
But
do that.
I think he wants to win, and I
Yeah,
think
but I
that's a
think he
surefire
believes
way.
he can win. Listen, I think believes he can win.
Here's the thing, yeah. 2020 playoffs. Just setting the scene. 2020 playoffs.
The playoffs are coming up.
Yeah, he makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals again. Yeah, let's say he goes and gets knocked out in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's say he goes a second time on 2021. Now this is his free agency coming up.
Yeah.
He gets knocked out of the Eastern Conference Final again.
Yeah.
You're telling me he's not gonna be like, yo,
Oh, but then he's of course assess his options. But it's a
like,
lot
I've
of
not
ifs
made
and
the NBA
buts.
Finals 2 years running with the guys that are around me. This is the limit of this team. He's gonna be like, yo,
No, but I think the Bucks have to do absolutely everything they can
In order to
put
get
a
to the
winner
final,
around
yeah.
him because he is a diamond, man. That's why if the Bledsoe trade comes, you got to get rid of him because Bledsoe can't shoot. Bledsoe can't shoot, and that's what's stopping Giannis. Giannis is getting better, but he needs shooters around him.
you know what's crazy? They gave Chris Middleton that bag, and that's what's hindering them. I mean, they've got a great bench.
Chris
anyway.
Middleton's a good player.
Yeah, but I thought it was such a dumb idea
it's
to
It's a bit
big.
too much for for a shooter.
Because honestly, I didn't think that team last year was good enough. Giannis got better, but he tried to run it back, and I don't think
Giannis
this team is
got
winning.
better.
Giannis got a lot better,
Wow.
but I don't think as a team, like they got
Yeah, they got weaker as a team.
Going
They
back
lost
to
a few
going
players.
back to your question, yeah.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
Should they trade him now?
If-
The
if-
argument.
If it's now, no. If it's end of the season, then yes. End of the season, I'd trade him. A guy that would fit better on the team, I reckon, would be a guy like Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon's trash, bro.
No, he would fit their team better. The fact
Which
that
team? Golden State
Golden
Warriors.
State, yeah.
No, Aaron Gordon's trash, bro.
But listen, they've got D'Angelo Russell. When Clay's back, when Steph's back, are they gonna play Clay at small forward?
Aaron Gordon's trash, bro.
The thing is, you understand Aaron Gordon. He's just injured a lot.
No, Aaron Gordon's trash, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Aaron
let's just
Gordon's
leave-
not
let's
very
just-
good. He's
let's
not
just
very
leave that that.
He
then.
ain't trash.
Let's leave that.
Yeah, okay, it's not
he
trash.
is.
I'm overreacting.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry.
overreacting. He's
I'm
not
overreacting.
trash. But
Aaron Gordon's not
he's-
trash.
he's not
But
great.
he's not the answer to
And
the
he's not the
problems.
answer to that.
Yeah, he's not the-
Not to that trade. Not to that trade.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
but I
the
think it's
answer.
something that could be done because they need it. They need. Here's the thing.
I don't think Golden State's that bad that they would make a stupid trade like that.
The other way around is that's who the Orlando Magic need. Orlando Magic, they need more of a franchise guy. Right now, they've got Marco Fultz and was it DJ Augustine?
Yeah.
They need a guy, and right now their franchise player is Vucevic.
But they're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. But
Did they really want to take 4 years of,
more.
but not great shooting stats, no defense? Not really.
And plus, I think they could get the Golden State Warriors could get an extra couple of players out of it as well, because knowing that D'Angelo is going to be the better player, they can nick a couple other players.
But
Yeah,
there's not.
it's not.
there's
I
not much
don't think
on there.
anyone is willing to do something.
That
like
he
that,
gets
man.
traded. This is my prediction. He gets traded in a multi-team deal where lots of pieces start moving about, and Golden
has
State somehow pull off another heist. They get someone really good, and it's like, is that all you gave up? I think it's one of them, and I don't think it's till next year.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna have to put a stop to it there.
Already?
Yeah. Time is gone. Gone
Giannis
over by-
to Miami 2021. That's my prediction.
I already said
Putting
that
out
as well. I said that.
you
I
really?
said
Touch me
that
there,
on,
man.
yeah, I said on camera.
Yeah.
I said Miami Heat. I don't know what it is.
It
but
just
I feel
seems like it.
I feel like it's just such a perfect fit for him. I feel like that's his lifestyle.
That Heat
it's like
culture.
Miami, yeah, that Heat culture. I feel like it's him. And it's so weird. I just feel like he belongs there. Anyway, let's not go into that because
That's
we're going to
another
go for
conversation.
ages. That's
That's
another
another conversation.
conversation. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let your family know. Let your friends know. Let your neighbors know. Let your dog know. Let everyone know. And we'll be back again soon. So, peace.
Peace.